Welcome the part 4 of this video. In the part 1 and 2 and 3 we talk about this what wheel makes go in the first part. In the second part we talk about tires and brake. In the third part we talk about tooling up, like awareness and many safety precautions that need to take care of your car. Now we came to this point where we will talk about the basics mechanical tool, and here we are. So let's start it. If you decide to do some of the mechanical work, like in the maintenance and minor repairs sections following, you will need a basic set of tools. The descriptions provided here will help you to become familiar with tools and some accessories that may come in handy that you should consider including in the set. So open-end box and combination wrenches. Wrenches, not pliers, should be used to loosen and tighten nuts and bolts. Combinations wrenches have one open end and one box end, both designed to fit the same size nut and bolts. Wrenches with two different size end are also available. There are some narrow spaces on an automobile where you can only slip in an open end wrenches. An open end wrench is convenient to use. Here is the combination sockets and ratchets set. So sockets fit on the ratchets. So first let me show you. This is the here is the combinations wrenches, including both an open and box end, where wrenches are sized for SAE, Society of American Engineering Standard measurements. This is the socket sets, can include extensions and ratchet and attached, and breakers bar, and then those are used to drive to turn various type of sockets such as deep well, shallow and flex sockets. In such situations, you can use an extension that fits between the attached and the socket to clear the obstacles. Here is the Allen and torque wrenches. Allen and torque wrenches are used on bolt or screw that have sockets or shaped hollow in their hand. Allen wrenches are hexagonal 6-side. Torque wrenches fit specially hexagonal start sharp hole like their torque screwdrivers counterparts. Large torque fastener can be found in the body, chassis and many seat belt and other safety equipment fastener. Allen and torque wrenches are usually purchased in sets, some of which open and close like blade on a penknife. So this is the screwdrivers, and here is the Allen wrenches left, different kind and size, and torques driven right. Here is that used to on bolt or screw with specially sharp hole in their hand. And this is a screw can be purchased in set, many different kind of screwdriver. So screwdrivers, to do any type of maintenance work, you should have a good sections of screwdrivers for shorted and fill screws. Sometimes for a few torque screwdrivers are usually, especially if you need to remove screws from hand lamp, body trim and other area. Torque fastener have become popular in recent years. You need a long screwdriver for reaching screw surrounded by other equipment. Then we have pillars. So keep it in mind. Let me show you again one by one. So first is we need wrenches. Here is that combination of wrenches including both an open and a box end, and there is we have the socket set including extension, and here is we have Allen keys, and this is the screwdrivers. We all almost familiar with them. And here is that pillars come in a varieties of shapes and size for a number of different jobs. Somewhere from left where are wire cutter cutting pillars and long nose pillars and slip joint pillars, arc joint pillars, and locking pillars. Then we have miscellaneous handy tools like hammer, needle, many things. So hacksaw, here is a hacksaw, this one, and files to sharp anything or remove metal from the surface, and punch. This is a punch. Where this punch is? These are, there is a hammer and chisels, hammers and chisels, and punch, and ball pin hammer. Fine. Now supply and accessories. Beside basic tools, you will need a few additional items before you start maintenance work on your car. Those items include the following, like drop light or gasket scraper and sealer. LED lights is needed to see if it's in a dark place, or if you go in the hood of this car and under the ground. If you go under the ground, and you need this drop light and gasket scraper and sealer. This is a gasket scraper. And additional shop supply include a real type drop light that can be hang in place while you work on your car. Be sure to use light bulb designed for this purpose. Other tools including pray bars and gasket scraper. Gasket scraper to remove the gasket. Pray bar. A pray bar is a heavy metal bar with a flat edge at one end, something like a large screwdriver. Some units have a curved handle at one end, like a can handle. A pray bar gives you a leverage to move heavy and stuck parts. And here is a penetrating oil. Penetrating oil is a special oil that used to help loosen screws. Okay, penetrating oil. Penetrating oil is to loosen the screws or bolts that are stuck in a place by rust or seized. The oil penetrates to help lubricate through the rust. Okay, pray bar is heavy metal bar with a flat edge at one and something like a large screwdriver. Some units have a curved handle. Okay, floor cleaner, hand cleaner, solvent, gears and rust are present in almost any car repair jobs. They often must be cleared away before you can even find the parts you want to replace. And gasoline gives off explosive vapor and should never be used into clean parts. Gasoline. Instead, use a solvent which is a less flammable grease cutting liquid. If you have decided to do more than basic maintenance under the hood, you now realize that will help be necessary to spend some money, and this decision is turning point. You may decide to make an investment for economic purpose, for basically you are fascinated by mechanical things. Even if you have decided to leave repairs to a professional technician, you still can profit from performing road checks. You can learn to spot potential problems and have them fixed before they cause breakdown. Maintenance and minor repair under the hood. So once you have some basics hand tools, you can perform a number of minor real okay relatively easy maintenance and repair jobs. The skills you develop will save you money and also could be vital in getting you moving again if you break down on the highway. A few valuable under the hood jobs include replacing a leakage valve covering gaskets, replacing a leakage valve cover gasket, or tightening or replace coolant hose, flash cooling system, replacing windshield, washer, turbine, and other houses other than air conditioning house and fuel line, replacing air filter, replacing a fuel filter, tightening loose bolt, nut, and screws, tightening or replacing fans and other drives belt. So those jobs as described in later chapter can be relatively easy with the help of maintenance service manual. You also will be able to replace driven belt. Maintenance and major repair under the car. So minor maintenance and repair jobs that you can do for yourself under the car with a basic set of hands, tools, and set of jacks, stand or ramp, and wheel blocks include rotating tires, inspecting disc and drum brake, hydraulic lines, and fascinating parts, inspecting exhaust systems component, cleaning lubricant in a manual transmissions or differential, removing the automatic transmissions pan to change fluid and replace the filter and pan gaskets, checking the clutch if you have a manual transmissions. With the help of service manual, you can also do the following: pack and adjust non-driven wheel bearing, make parking brake adjustments, adjust the clutch. Those jobs relate directly to the reliability, safety, and performance of your car. So tune up and basics electric work. With just a few more tools, you can take the next steps in a car care. You can do some of your own electric systems, ignition systems, and basic fuel system maintenance. You may even be able to improve your car's performance and decrease its exhaust emissions by changing spark plug and spark plugging wear. Those maintenance jobs are part of tune up. A motivated novice can handle the following relatively easy electric ignitions and fuel system job. So let's tune up and basics electric work. First is clean and tighten battery cables and connections. Jump start the car if your battery is low, and check all lights and replace bulb, remove and replace turn signal flash, replace ball and fuse, check, remove and replace alternator, remove and replace spark plug, perform a compression set test on the engine, remove and replace distributor cap and rotor if equipped, remove and replace ignitions to or spark plug wires, and replace the fuel system filter. The amount of money saved doing your own electric work will more than offset of the cost of the additional tool need if you develop your skill to a level at which you can follow instructions and handle the jobs effectively. Tools you need is doing those jobs can include a jumper cable, 4 to 6 gauge standard copper wire. This is a jumper cable can be used to help start a car with a weak battery. Tachometer is important, and feeler gauge spark plug, wrench or sockets, spark plug, wrench or socket, spark plug, gap gauge, compressor gauge, and test light or volt ohm meter for circuit testing. This is a multimeter is here, and spark test, spark plug, wrench, and filler gauge and tachometer. A spark plug, sockets and a wrench are used to remove spark plug. Field gauge are used to gap spark plug. A set light and voltmeter may be used to test electric circuits in the car. So those tools are their use or not described in the chapter. So what we learned in this chapter is what are the some takes performance to tune up and adjust basic electric work. And this is the end of this chapter, tooling up. In the next chapter is the engine. We will talk more advanced and basic stuff in this chapter. So keep watching, and thanks for watching.